Hello, I'm Subi Ghosh,
And I'm Christine Plunkett, and we're from Dealer Authority.
and this is our new segment called Instinct versus Science.
Subi and I have very, very similar experiences on paper.
And we both worked as e commerce or internet directors at automotive groups, and our responsibilities pretty much looked exactly the same. So one would think that when we got on client calls to answer questions, that we would probably be really, really in sync.
Yeah, we were not.
No.
It's partially true that we had the same basic goals in mind in almost every scenario, but our methods and our approaches couldn't be more different and unique, and it caused a bit of excitement, actually.
We'll call it excitement at first.
First fear, and then excitement once we realize the possible benefits. So I tend to
Absolutely.
rely really heavily on instinct. That's not shocking. I'm a car dealer, and I think I feel works good enough for me most of the
Right.
time.
And surprise, surprise, I really heavily rely on science and data to make my decisions so that I'm not making the wrong decision for my dealer. But what we ended up finding out was that as we challenged each other, there was a place for both, and they actually worked pretty harmoniously together, instinct and science. So that's kind of where we drew this idea from of being able to present to you these concepts and topics that we've been challenged with. And not everyone has the time or the counterpart to challenge them and say, hold on, that data looks great. But my experience and my gut reaction are telling me something totally different. Maybe we should try a different way.
Or your gut reaction is correct and it would have worked beautifully in 1958, but science has proven that that is no longer the best way to conduct business.
Yeah.
To which I go, what?
Yeah.
No way.
I didn't
So
say that to you, did I?
you've said it.
Maybe
Very
you did.
politely, and your sweetie baby honey, bless your heart kind of way.
And not
On
everyone
each
has
of
the
our
time.
episodes, Subi and I are going to do this. We're going to talk about instinct versus science. We're going to bring you a different topic that we've either already tackled with a client or that someone has reached out and asked us to give both viewpoints on. And then you can hear the science, you can hear the instinct, and make the decision yourself how to proceed.
Exactly. And now, if you want us to investigate something specifically about your dealership, your data, or even just a topic, an idea that you have, please do email us at subi@dealerauthority.com or christine@dealerauthority.com. I laugh because the last take, I definitely messed up my own email address.
It's scientifically proven that you can reach her at subi@dealerauthority.com.
It is proven.
All right, so for starters, we talk about instinct. That's my part of this. Instinct is also known as gut reaction, or I think I feel. If your gut reaction tells you to run away from a snake, that's going to save the day. If you're in a meeting and your gut reaction tells you your boss has a terrible idea and you make stink face, it might not feel like a really good thing to have happen, but if your boss is doing their job properly, he or she would take that cue very seriously because that reaction is based on something that you know or understand that they may not have thought of. It's always possible that your gut instinct could be wrong, but if you have to make a decision in a hurry, it's always going to be your best bet.
Absolutely. And with science, there's hard sciences and soft sciences, right? There's your chemistry, biology, and physics. There are black and white truths. There's a right way and a wrong way to understand those sciences. If you were to walk into a chem lab and try to question the professor saying, no, those two chemicals together will be just fine, and you blow the place up, you're really not making anything better. Whereas in the soft sciences with psychology, sociology, all these great experts can draw totally different conclusions from the same theory, similar testing methods, and so forth. So you kind of have to look at both sides. The data, how you read it, how you test, what you look at, all of that is important, especially as you apply it to marketing and just decisions around the dealership overall. I use
So
it
yeah,
in my
Subi,
sales management as well.
yeah, and Subi's going to be the scientist. I'm going to be the lab monkey in the cage that behaves exactly as expected. We're going to talk about social media mostly, and definitely in our next segment, we're going to tackle three topics. We're going to go with contests, dropping your Facebook ad click somewhere very unexpected, and allocating digital advertising budget somewhere that's cringeworthy. And science says yes, instinct says no, or vice versa. When are they in agreement and when are they at odds? And which one of those do you think surprised us the most?
Exactly. So that's all for today, folks. This has been an episode of Instinct versus Science with Christine and Subi.
If you want to learn more about us, head over to dealerauthority.com. And Subi, I'm sorry I have to say it.
Oh, no.
Thanks for stopping by.